Hey guys, I'm back down here in the garage and we're going to work on the car today. And what we're doing is we're going to be replacing the cold air intake. So let's get started. So guys, first of all, what we're going to look at is what we've bought. I'll put all of this stuff in the description, but this is from Tuned, but they look really nice. And along with that, I got one air filter. That's going to go right inside here. We also have a bag of like some tubes and some other stuff. And then there's the cover that goes over this filter. So that's what we've got, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you'll need to do is take off this nose pan. Some of the cars are different as different year models go, just like with anything. But this is the 90 model, so we're going to unscrew just 2 screws. And it simply comes out just like that. So, step number 2. We have to remove the T-hose. There's this screw here. You'll just loosen this up. And then this whole T-hose right here will loosen on the front. And then we've got one screw right there and one here. You just loosen these up and this T-hose is just going to pop right off. Okay, so I just took the T-hose out, which is right here. Now you have 3 openings. One to the air box and then 2 right here. And that's that. So the next step, we have to remove this piece right here. It just comes out 4 screws. And then the top of the air box is right here. All we had to do was unlatch these little latches right here. They just unlatch. The whole top of the air box comes out like this. The filters were either one of them was in here like this, and we just pulled those out. And now what we're going to do is remove. I also removed. There was a little piece of paneling in here. It's right here. That's screwed into the inside of the bumper, so it was a little bit hard to get to the screws, but we got to that. And then this has to come out. There's a screw on either side. There's one underneath. You can barely see the little metal piece right here, and there's a bolt connected to that, like on the back side of here. What we did is there's 4 screws for the bumper that connect right here and right here, and we took those out and then just gently lifted this bumper up just as much as we could to get our wrench underneath of there to loosen and take those out, and then this piece right here just comes out. Okay, so we got the air box out where the air filter was, and these 2 hoses, or these 2 tubes, whatever you want to call them, are just stuck in there. I don't believe you have to remove those, but we're going to put this T-hose back into this tube and face it downward. This next step, we're going to put this little spacer right here back on with the original bolts or screws. This is the end where your filter is going to be connected onto. And then this end is going to go back into the T-hose. And we're going to put this air filter right on the end of here. The clamps on there. And then this goes down here and it goes right back into your T-hose. Okay, so this is what it looks like after you've got the T-hose and everything back on there. You want to make sure you have this cover over your air filter. I don't know if all air filters come with these, but I just heard that it was good to have that on there. It just protects debris and everything from going up in your air filter. We're going to remove this piece, and then there's one on the other side. First, you guys will remove, just like before with the T-hose, you're going to remove both of these little clamps. There's one at the top and one at the bottom, and it's really self-explanatory. There's one on either side. You're just going to go ahead and remove those, and then we're going to insert these. I've got one of the aftermarket tubes right here, and it will fit like that basically. This is the connector. You'll have a connector for the top and then one for the bottom, and you'll just put that on there, and then the 2 clamps will go. You'll have one in the front and one in the back, and the same at the bottom. I believe you'll have 2 that one will connect to this tube, and then one will connect to the actual tube that is in the car right there. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on to the next step. I got the pipes put in, the tubes and everything, and I'm really excited about them. I really like the looks of them. I haven't started it up yet, but I got all the tubing on this side finished, and it's completely ready. I mean, it could be started up and driven right now on that side, but on this side, I accidentally cut this tube right here too short. The one that goes right in there. I cut it too short. So it also connects into this little connector right here. So I'm gonna have to buy some more of that. I can get it at a hardware store or whatever. Just right here, close to my house. Really cheap. So that's a good, easy fix for that. But I really like it. I think it looks great. I mean, I couldn't ask for better results. I think it looks so good right now. I haven't driven it or started it up like I said, but I think it's just I think it was a really great fun project. So I'm just going to finish these things up, but that's pretty much it for the project. If you guys have any questions, please ask me. You know, I would be happy to answer your questions if I can. Hopefully I'll be able to. But if you enjoyed watching it, please give it a like, and please subscribe.